I'm going to let YouTube catch up with me before I get started. Before I get started, Virgos, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I appreciate you guys for being here. I decided to do a general reading this morning. I don't know. I will say that you guys handed my ass over to me yesterday. Okay, it started early in the morning. I had plans to go on live, and that did not happen. Okay. All right. Hey, anointed hands. Thank you so much, anointed hands. But man, when I tell you, you guys, yesterday, like I was so busy. Okay, and I appreciate it. I like it. I like the business, but you guys handed my ass yesterday. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and look at this. Uh-oh, all right, okay. I mean, I'll push it to the side. I'll push it to the side. Y'all didn't see it, but that's what came out. It says time to go out and have fun. Virgos, have you guys been going out having fun? Okay. I don't know why I feel like for a lot of Virgos, your energy has been mostly focused on work and career. It's been more so about your growth, okay, when it comes down to your money, okay, and it doesn't have to be a business. It could be anything. It just talks about your stability. I see you going out having fun. I don't know why I feel like this is kind of happening now for some of you, okay, and if it's not, it will. And then grapes are always considered to be very abundant, okay, that's what kings and queens, okay, that's what they were saying, right? That's what they had, okay. January popped over. You could be dealing with, who's January? Is that Capricorn and Aquarius? Is that Capricorn and Aquarius energy? It feels like something has been stuck or, I don't know. If you look at this person, it's just like they're frozen, right? Like, but then I'm trying to figure out what's up with the long nose. Maybe you found out that somebody was a liar, right? You found out that somebody was a liar and then it put a stop to the connection. That's the only thing that I'm thinking, because that's kind of like a Pinocchio nose. And then it just froze over. Something stopped because maybe you found out a friend was a liar or something like that. It could be a Capricorn or Aquarius. I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. Okay. This is for Virgo. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo. Damn. I'm not taking it. I know they wanted me to. That was just too many. I don't have that much time. No way. No way. You guys have the Target card. Are you guys like me? You love Target. How many times we gonna get? Oh my goodness, Virgo. I get my nails done tomorrow. Don't come for me in the comment section. Listen, not all commitments are marriage. But I mean, is this energy not haunting Virgos like for the past, like 4 or 5 months? Okay, now shout out to the Virgos that did get engaged. I don't know if some of them are in here, but I know 2 of them that did. And I said that way before. Like, these are the people who are, they already knew what was going to be going down even before they met their person. Listen, this looks so good. And then you also have taken a vacation physically or mentally. Oh my God, Virgo, look at this reading. Even the Target energy is like, whatever you set your mind to, whatever it is that you want, you're going to be able to get. Okay. It says that you are a goal-oriented person. Yes. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. We like to receive. Okay. So we can stop at that. You will be receiving a precious gift. these two combination of cards, hands down, is that a lot of you guys that are watching this within a certain, tea leaves tend to go out a very long time. I remember when I first got this set. I mean, I'm talking about years ago. That something that happened didn't even happen until like 3 years later. I was like, damn, I remember when that card came out, right? All right. So I do have to warn you guys, right? So this may not happen right now. Okay. You will be getting engaged. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is most likely the energy that's going to happen pretty soon for some, for others later on. Marriage is a contractual agreement. Now, contracts, commitments can happen in more than one way. It doesn't have to be only with marriage or a relationship partnership. This could also be with work and career. Some of you guys are going to have a contract because you're a model. Some of you guys are going to have contracts because you have some type of talent and you're going to be signing your name. Okay. That's a contract. It's a commitment as well, right? Like if you sign this, you have to follow through with what you said you're going to do according to the contract. Commitments, contracts. Taking a vacation physically or mentally, I feel like I'm going to say it's all of it, Virgo. I'm not going to hold you. Let's just see what's happening here. Wow. I don't think that Virgos have ever outdid any other sign. And today it looks like you did. Looks like you finally did, Virgo. Woo, man. And sometimes gifts don't mean diamonds now. Gifts don't mean diamonds. Okay, y'all don't understand. The people that I be talking to, when I tell you some of y'all, and they're not Virgos, they're not always Virgos, but when I tell you some of the women I talk to, when I tell you to believe that women can literally get cars as gifts, that is 100% correct. Okay, I've seen the pictures. And I was like, sis, go ahead with your badass. So it's not always only about rings. Okay, we're talking about money. We're talking about cars, vacations. Yes. All right, let's get it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you need that vacation. Oh, you need that vacation, I'll tell you that. Virgo, these are all still here. Okay, remember, tarot is more so now. Okay, you have 2 5s in your reading. You have the 5 of Swords and you have the 5 of Cups. Okay, now remember I said that you guys, handed me my ass yesterday. You see how it's the energy that's now opposed to like what we just saw. All right. A lot of you guys this is going to take some time for you guys and for others. This person who's the Knight of Pentacles, the best knight in the deck, who actually give you proposal, okay, that still remains the same. May take some time though, because it's a slow energy card. 5 of Swords and a 5 of Cups. A lot of you, what it's saying here, you were in a committed relationship. Or you're in a committed relationship. Remember, not all of this is going to hit every Virgo because not all Virgos are married. Maybe you wanted a commitment with somebody and it did not work out the way you thought it was going to work out. It's not working out the way that you thought it was going to work out because the 5 of Swords is like, okay, wait a minute. Something's going on here. There's a conflicting opinions and personality and how you see your life and how they see their life. And you're like, I thought we talked about this, what's going on. 5 of Swords is that. And somebody could have given you the ring, or someone is conflicted about accepting an engagement. Oh, y'all thought it was only bad? No. For some of you, Somebody may want to propose to you and you're like, ooh, I don't know. Now, I don't know why that is, but Virgos are definitely good at that, telling people no. I feel like for some of you, you are going to come across someone who you're going to be conflicted about. Because right after that is the hesitancy. It's not saying that the person isn't going to give you what you want, but you're not sure it's them. And I feel like that for some of you, the reason why this is coming out is because why do I feel like there's, okay, I think we talked about the two persons energy type of thing. Yeah, it's not showing yet, but I do feel like, yeah, some of y'all, you haven't even hit this yet. Y'all, some of y'all haven't even hit this yet. There's somebody here with this Five of Cups that I feel that made you, that disappointed you. And I don't know if you're just dating just to date or just talking to people just to talk to them. But there is someone who I feel wants to be with you. And I don't know why you're so conflicted on them. Virgo, you've been a little mysterious today. Let's see what's going on here. What is going on? Didn't I tell you? I already knew. I already know some of y'all are already married. Like, I already know that. That I do know. Damn, it's exactly what it is. Some of you guys are conflicted about a partnership. And you're going to have to make a decision. Hold up. Let me see what's going on here with you, Virgos. I don't think that this is now at all. I really, really don't. I feel like some of you met the person, or some of you may be around the person. But this feels very future energy. I don't know if something flipped. I'll check. Oh my God, this middle row is just amazing. It's not showing any problems at all. It's not showing any problems. It's showing literally celebration. It's not showing any issues. It's this. It's like, it's such a beautiful future. But for some of you, I don't know. Like, I feel like for some of you guys, there's someone who you want to be with, and you're having a hard time with telling them no, having a hard time with letting them go because you're just so sweet on them. You just want to be with them or whatever. But then there's too much conflict here with that Five of Swords. I mean, it could be another person. It could be, but it's not necessarily saying that's what it is. Sometimes it's just, again, personality clashing, you know, just not being able to get along, can't agree on anything. Oh my gosh. It's out of order. You're going to need a break. You need a break. And for some of you, you need to get away from a certain person that you are so codependent on. So codependent, okay? On a particular person. Because there's definitely two different energies in this reading. I mean, it's impossible for me not to see it. And I think I've told you this before. You can totally see there's two different people. I am going to have to clarify. But there's two different people here. Unless you're just conflicted about marrying that person. But it's like, shoot, or staying with that person, right? Like, let's say if you're married and there's been some issues, you guys already know, I don't get into married people's business. I don't tell you to stay or go. Like, that's up to you, right? Because you done made that promise before God. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But in some of you guys' mind, you could be like, I may not want to be here. I want to take another lover. I want to leave. I mean, and that is what I'm saying, where you may not be getting along with the person that either A, you're married to, or you've been with for a very long time, and you just want to leave because the Five of Cups talks about the sense of unhappiness in a union. The person may provide for you here with the King of Pentacles. They may help you as far as children. Maybe they're the babysitter. Okay. However you want to put it. There's something you're getting out of being together, but it ain't love. And that is the decision that you're going to have to make. Now, future-wise, what I'm seeing that for some of you, you're going to have two different people, but there is somebody that is like ice cream and cake, babe. That's for you single people. There's somebody in your reading that is like ice cream and cake. May not be good for you, but it tastes good. Let me see what's happening here. You're dealing with somebody who... the devil energy also is that some Virgos here are looking at somebody outside of their connection. Just saw it. Try to pop out. The devil is not always the other person. Let's see. There it is. There it is. Happy home, right? Happy wife, happy life. But is it? Four of Wands. Is it really happiness? I don't know. I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about here. Because here with the Seven of Pentacles, this is really for those who are in deep, again, remember, marriage, long-term, or somebody that you're just dealing with. I don't want to exclude anybody. Remember, the energy is the same regardless. That means that it could be someone that you are married to, you have lived with, whatever, right? Some of y'all like the way it tastes, but it is not good for you. Now, you did have the Eight of Wands, and that's making me feel that a decision is going to be made to go in one direction or the other. It's not saying that you're moving on, because I can't tell you that, right? But it's saying that something is going to come out of this, meaning you're going to know very soon what direction to go in. If you're going to stay with the person, if you're not going to stay with the person. A lot of y'all are holding on to, you've been dreaming of a life with somebody who's not really, you know, it's like you've kind of made this whole scenario in your head about who this person is, and because you in the beginning, it looks like most likely they kind of love bombed you. They made you feel very cozy, but they're not following through with the Eight of Wands. I'm not seeing it. And now you're kind of stuck. Let's get this Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, Virgo. There isn't this not the wiggly line that we were talking about? Remember, I said this is gonna be some wiggly lines. This ain't gonna be no straight lines over the next year and a half. I don't see it. For some of you, if the connection is absolutely fantastic, it will be. But I mean, we see some problems, so we already know this is a little problematic. Okay. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, and a Capricorn, a Scorpio, an Aries, Pisces. There is somebody who is a longtime sweetheart of yours. who may have been married before or in some type of committed relationship that's going to come right back up in here and try to sweep you off your damn feet. I don't think that you see this coming because I don't even know if you know who I'm talking about. You think I may be talking about one person and it's not. It ends up being somebody else. But I do see that they were in a prior engagement or prior situation before I see them coming back up in here. Oh, it's like I want to keep pulling because it's like it's just giving me the tea. It is giving me the tea. This is definitely a fated event. This is someone that is meant to come in. I don't know if it's definitely someone meant to come in here. I'll tell you that. Oh my God, Virgo. Ah! For some of you, you're separated from somebody right now. You're just dying on the inside. Look at you. Look at you. Virgo. Chill out, okay? Look at you. Virgo, chill out. And again, if it's a marriage situation, I see the reason why your stomach is turning in knots. It's like, you know, no one goes into a marriage and want it to fail. So you see how the Two of Swords came out? Like I said before, I already knew for a lot of you, if you're in any kind of connection, it's about if you should stay or go. And for some of you in the future, that's what you're going to be facing. I'm not getting you off the hook with that because Virgos have a lot of opportunities to date, this year. And you're going to come across some mofos that's just going to be just straight up fire. But you have to realize that, like, again, we're talking about commitment here. We're talking about marriage. We're talking about long term. And the Seven of Pentacles came out earlier. So I know you don't want to waste your time. I know that. You're not trying to waste your time. So the Two of Swords is going to be a very difficult decision that you're going to have to make pertaining to your romance. Let's talk about your money for a second. Somebody said, keep pulling. I'm going to do that with the King of Pentacles because I haven't even got to the King of Pentacles. Let's talk about your money. The Five of Swords is kind of making me feel that some of you guys have had some type of setback or it was a slowdown. I know based off doing some reads, I know that you guys had. I know you were having some issues, right? And it slowly started to get better. It's slowly starting to get better. And that's where I see that you're at now. More so where it's slowly getting better now. Like last year, I think we came out with that January. Or, yeah, I feel like it was more so it started in January where it happened, slowly starting to get better. Oh, yeah, your money is going to be good. Your money is going to be really good, actually. Because remember, you got the hammock here that talks about relax. You can take a vacation. You can actually take a vacation. Okay. If you weren't able to take a vacation before, you're able to take a vacation now. Okay. So money is going to be absolutely fantastic because before some of you guys were the supply. Okay. And supply, I get it. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I totally get it. Okay. But it's definitely going to get better. It's definitely going to get. But you guys have to understand too. I mean, planetary energy. You have to understand planetary energy. And if you get astrology readings, you already know what you're going to experience. So that's why nothing should be a surprise to you guys. I always tell you that you need to have a psychic. You need to have an astrologer. Period. It's worth your investment. I'm not an astrologer, but if you know some good ones, it'll be worth investing in. Okay. So money-wise, you're going to be out of that loop. And I feel like a lot of you guys are basically coming out of that situation of having money issues. So totally see your money getting better. Baby, you got a whole different kind of issue here. You got a whole kind of different issue. And y'all love to be like, that was the past. That's not... I'm not going through that right now. That's how I know y'all ain't never had no reading with me. Because the people who got to read with me know better than say some shit like that. And some of them do. Some of them, their readings are absolutely fantastic. And they're sitting there with a ring on their finger. Let's get this King of Pentacles. Let's get it. Oh, hello. Hello, is that someone giving you something? Uh-oh, hello. Hello. All right, we got the Six of Pentacles hitting that King of Pentacles. That's the benefactor. I think we saw that in the beginning of the reading with the diamond when I said, oh no, it's all about us receiving, right? It was like, oh, you're going to be receiving and maybe giving. No, no, babe. This is all about receiving. Thanks. Six of Pentacles says that. Okay. Even with the page, with the Nine of Cups, this is about receiving. Thank you. Okay. We've been charitable enough. We've been charitable enough. Okay. I got to admit that you do have somebody in here that's going to be pretty giving. Watch the stipulations on that though. Okay. Watch the stipulations. Because I'm pretty sure majority of us are over 25, majority. Okay. And you know how sometimes they can get male or female. It doesn't matter. Male or female. Okay. You can love gifts, but just make sure it is out of the kindness of their heart and they're not wanting anything. They're not being creepish. All right. Because I'm not about to sit up here and do this reading and be all like, oh my God, this person's coming in here. They're going to be giving it. That could be all felt. That's high school girl. Right. But when you get older, you're like, okay, is the person giving out of the kindness of their heart? And we've been across people who give out of the kindness of their heart. So we know the difference. But also, you guys already know that the Six of Pentacles is my engagement card when there's other cards that's telling me that it's engagement. You are not losing in this reading. Where are you losing in this reading? Okay. What I want you guys to do when you get your ass up off this live today, okay, pop your collar. Okay, go into the weekend like, okay, listen, I got this. I know I done been through some challenges, but the universe got me today. I don't think this is, I feel like you have never superseded any reads out of the past few years I've been doing a reading, and you did it today. So with that hammock where it talks about physically and mentally and what was the other one? Emotionally vacationing, I say touche. Virgo's